Alright, welcome back to another loot run, guys. This one is going to be, if you like hot loot runs, like if you like PvP, this loot run is going to be for you because you will most definitely get into some PvP. It involves Lexos, Chicania, the apartments next to Chicania, and then the Pinewood Hotel. So, for me, I spawned down here in this room by the Courtyard Extract. The best spawn for this run is like right here or right here in this little crux here by this building, because then you can run straight into Lexos and get in and out before anyone else is even there. But for me, I spawned over here, so I ran over this way, ran over here, and then I sprinted into Lexos right here. Go into this building, there's shelves right in front of the door, past the hole in the wall, loot the shelves, go around to this room here, loot the shelves, come back, open the door straight ahead of you to the right of the shelves. There's a rare spawn that I'll show you in the video. Then you come out and you head straight out. You don't loot anything else unless you really want to. If you hang around here, you will definitely get in a fight. But if you don't want to hang around, sprint out this side, cut across over here, go in through the hole in Chicania, hit the rare spawns in here, which I'll show you in the video. Go down this way, hitting all the rare spawns, up to the 3rd floor, hit the rare spawns on the 3rd floor, drop down over here, hit the iron gate keys, they're on the 3rd floor as well. Then you drop down to the 2nd, loot the rare spawns on 2nd, and then you either double back and hit Chicania, or you double back and take the stair key, which I'll show you in the video, down, and then you run. I would recommend, honestly, going back out the front of the building, across here, and then you enter right here, this tar bank building. There's a key that I didn't have in this run that opens a safe in this tar bank building. And then after that, you can go out the back. And then this is the apartment complex right here, right? So you go up this side of the apartment complex, looting all the apartments on your way. Then on the 3rd floor or 4th floor, I don't know which one it is, you cut across the elbow and there's a hole in the wall and you are in this side of the apartment buildings. Then you loot all the way down those apartment buildings and you come out the little hole and you'll end up in this elbow area right here, and then you walk through into the diner. Diner takes you out right here. You cross the street underneath this awning right in front of the Sparja entrance. There used to be a dead end room right here. Now, if you go into that dead end room, you can take the stairs up and you can loot all of this stuff over here in these levels, and you'll end up on the 3rd floor above the original Pinewood Hotel area. And then you can loot the 3rd floor, go all the way down this way, take the stairs down, loot the 2nd floor, go down, and then you head out this way and across the street to the Beluga building, and then the extract's right here. If you don't have that extract, you can take Klimov Street once it starts working again, and if you don't have that extract either, you can head all the way across here through the President buildings and then take the Expo checkpoint. You should have one of those, and those are the 3 ones that are probably closest to you. And I hope this run makes you fat stacks, fellas. Enjoy the video. Here is the kit that I'm running for this run. A Zook rig, a tri-zip bag. I would be running the Trooper, but I haven't done the task to unlock it yet. SVT 40 because it's goated. P.A.K.A. because you'll find a better armor and make more money. This helmet just because of the ricochet chance. And if you find a better helmet, you can just drop this, no one's going to pick it up. And a half-empty injector's case and a sick case or a docs case would also work if you're looking for the cheaper option, something that you can put Bitcoin, Veritas picks, info items into, and you won't lose them on death. Okay, so right in here, you open this door, bunch of rare spawns on this shelf right here, there, where that skull is, where the chainlet is, where the bird is. Plenty of good stuff. Stim spawns in here, medical spawns. That's worth a decent amount of money. This is why you for sure bring an injector case. And then in this room, right here, there's a rare spawn right there. And on this table, And I don't think there's any others. Also Lex spawns right there. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Spectrum, and I hope you're enjoying these loot runs that I've been making videos on. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, high five. Welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you. One quick caveat before we get started. YouTube tells me that over 80% of you guys that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you could click that subscribe button below, it's free. I really appreciate it. I'm really close to 1,000, and then I can monetize my videos, so that would be great. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the loot run. Let's get into it. There's a rare spawn right there, somewhere. It's gotta be like a Veritas pick. Yeah, there it is. There's also one right there. A vase can spawn there. In this room right here, there's a rare spawn in the middle of this suitcase. It's not there right now. There's also some tech spawns on the ground here and on the shelves. No luck. Moonshine can spawn where any food spawns down here. Tons of ammo spawns all over the place. There's a rare spawn right there on top of that box. Right there on that Playboy magazine. Right there, and on the ground. Tech spawns on this. Rare spawn in this thing, on that magazine, and on this shelf where the Raven's at. There's a tech spawn in this box and to the right of it. And then a bunch of food and ammo spawns around that room. Bunch of tech, ammo, and food spawns in this room. There, there, there. Rare spawn in this box right here, and then food and ammo around it. Ammo on the ground and on the windowsills, same with food. Can be moonshine and good bullets, so I usually check them. There's ammo and food spawns here. And then each one of these rooms is the iron gate key. They all have rare spawns in them, so I usually check them all because the key's not that much money. So you can use it 3 times, and each one of these has a rare spawn in it. This one has one right there, and behind this thing, the ground where my gun's pointed. Both of these bullets are good. Someone is outside with a suppressed gun. In this room, the rare spawn is right there, where the Maldonan spawned. And in this. And this room, if you want to just hit one, this is probably the one to hit, because it's got 2 dead scavs in it, and boom, Bitcoin spawn, or rare spawn in this corner. That's why I always hit 3, because I've found Bitcoins in all of them, a lot of the time. So these are the apartment buildings. A lot of these got expansions added to them. So there's tons of just like loot. There's just tons of new buildings or new rooms in here that you can run around and loot. There's these filing cabinets in this room. I haven't actually looted this a whole lot, but I do remember I was running around in one of my first streets raids. And there's a ton of loot in these buildings. While we're looting these apartments here, I'll squeeze in a little fun fact. Woo, fun fact! So we've probably all heard the fact that time is relative, but who really knows what that means? I'll tell you that I don't really, but I can kind of rudimentarily explain it to you. Words are really difficult, forgive my ignorance. Anywho, so the faster you go, the slower time moves for you until you reach the speed limit of the universe, c, the speed of light, and then time freezes. So from the perspective of a photon, it is created in the heart of the sun and then instantly arrives at its destination. But somewhere in between there, say you're moving at, 50% the speed of light, time for you is going to be significantly slower than someone just, sitting on Earth. So if you're in a spaceship moving a bajillion miles a minute and then you go back to Earth like 10 minutes later, from your perspective, it could be years on Earth. I mean, not exactly. There's a bunch of math involved, but I don't want to do the math, so you guys can just Google it, I guess. Enjoy the fact. This right here should also be new to some people. Never used to be able to do this. Check behind the counters here for rare spawns. Nothing there. You can go up these stairs now. And there's loot on each one of these floors. And you can use it to rotate into the main Pinewood area that we all know and love. Wow, that really hurt. Rare spawns on these shelves, and we'll go to the extract. Actually, there's probably going to be scavs there, so I'm going to put my arm back on, repack, then sprint over there. I'll show you guys the totals after the raid. I hope it was helpful. Alright, once again, we're going to do the same thing that I did last time. Here's all the money that I made from vendoring items, including the Bitcoin that was in here, and the Veritas picks. And here's all the money from the flea market. So not as good as the last one, probably because I didn't get like an extra weapon. I didn't even bother taking an extra gun out because I didn't kill anybody, but still, really good run. That was faster than the last one. And if you like PvP, this one will get you into a ton of that, because Lexos is pretty hot. Concordia 64, not Concordia, Chicania is pretty hot, and Pinewood not so hot. But this run is still really lucrative, especially because there's so many rare spawns. You can get 3 Bitcoin in a run like this, and then you'd have a ton of money to play with. But good run nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed.